10 interesting facts about the continent of Asia. In a previous video, we explored a few of the largest islands in the world. In this video, we're taking a trip to Asia and investigating 10 interesting facts about the continent. Let's dive right in. Number 10. Asia has the top 3 countries with the highest average IQ. Aside from having some of the most prosperous economies and most influential nations on the planet, Asian countries are making remarkable contributions to the developments around the world. So it's interesting to mention that the top 3 countries with the highest IQ on average are Japan, South Korea, and Singapore, all of which are developed Asian countries. Number 9. Asia has an overwhelming biodiversity of plants and animals. Asia is not only densely populated, the continent is also home to a vast range of flora and fauna. You're sure to find tigers, orangutans, wild elephants, snow leopards, and some of the most venomous snakes on the planet. Don't worry, you probably won't encounter any of them on a regular vacation. Nonetheless, some of the most lethal snakes, like the common Indian crate, king cobra, saw-scaled viper, and Malayan pit viper, live on the continent. Number 8. Asia is the roof of Earth. Yes, you heard me right. Asia is the roof of Earth because the 10 tallest mountain peaks around the world are located in Asia. Isn't that nuts? Everyone knows about Mount Everest, which is the highest peak in the world. K2 is the second highest, and Kangchenjunga is the third highest peak in the world. If you do a little research, you'll find the next 7 highest peaks in the world, and they're all located in Asia. Number 7. Asia has several of the world's tallest buildings. Many people believe that the Middle East is separate from Asia's continent. On the contrary, it's a part of Asia. Hence, the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa, which can be found in Dubai, is technically in Asia. There are so many other very tall buildings all over the continent, some of which include the Burj Al Bet Clock Tower, Taipei 101, the Shanghai Tower, Tokyo Skytree, and the Lot World Tower, among many others. Number 6. Asia consumes 90% of the world's rice. Don't get me wrong, we love rice too, but 90%? Rice is a staple food in Asia, and thus the majority of the rice produced is also consumed there. It's not uncommon to eat rice for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Number 5. Asia has over 500 million Buddhists. The centrality of Buddhism can be found in Europe, especially in South and East Asia. In Asia, over 500 million individuals have identified themselves as Buddhists. It's fascinating that the entire Thai population, for instance, is comprised of 95% Buddhists. I wonder what religion is the remaining 5% are practicing. By the way, there are more Hindus and Muslims than Buddhists on the Asian continent. Therefore, Buddhism does not count as the most followed belief system on the continent. Number 4. Asia is home to over 60% of the world's population. As mentioned earlier, Asia has the largest populations of people in the world, but 60%. That's a massive number. I mean, Europe comprises just 3% of the world's population. In total, Asia is the home of 4.46 billion people. Notably, China and India are home to a whopping 2.6 billion people, and those are just 2 countries. Number 3. Busiest cities on Earth. Speaking of Asia having 60% of the Earth's population, we must also tell you that Asia has 6 of the 10 busiest cities in the world. Yes, you heard me right. These are the most populated as well as the most bustling cities on Earth. They include Tokyo, Delhi, Mumbai, Shanghai, Beijing, and Osaka. Number 2. Welcome to the playground of billionaires. There are more billionaires all over Asia than in any other part of the world. Asia can now boast having the most billionaires since the global economy has experienced a shift in recent years. There are actually more billionaires in China than in the United States. Although Asia indeed has the most billionaires, this does not negate the fact that numerous Asian populations are living in poverty. It may shock you to know that some live on less than $1 a day. Number 1. Asia is the largest continent in the world. It's a huge continent with a total size of 17,212,000 square miles. What's more interesting about Asia's size is that it doesn't only refer to the continent's landmass, but also its population. Yes, I'm saying Asia is also the most populous continent in the world. Majority of the largest countries in the world can be found in Asia. Examples are countries like India, China, and Russia. And by the way, did you know that Asia is in fact part of the supercontinent known as Eurasia? So this means that technically Asia and Europe aren't separated, and that explains why some countries are on both continents. Well, that's our list. Any surprises? Tell us about it in the comments below. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. And remember, scholars, what's learned here leaves here. Share an interesting fact about Asia with a friend. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe, and as my Indian friends would say, namaste.